Now, we left off with the functions of the liver. Actually left off with the structure of the liver lobule, okay? Underneath that is the 5 functions of the liver. My page is 894, hell, yours is probably 915 or something like that. Take a look at metabolic regulations of the liver. It's going to be right after figure 24-21, right? 24-20. You're going to see metabolic regulations and hematological regulations. I don't care which functions that you get, right? It doesn't really matter at all. As far as it might make more sense to do the metabolic regulation. So list for me 5 functions of the liver is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So list for me 5 of those, all right? All you gotta do is listen, okay? Now, I need to talk to you about the makeup of the bile and the function of the bile, all right? The bile is gonna be made by the liver lobule itself, all right? But that's okay. Let's take a look at the function of this right here. The bile is going to be made by the liver, stored in the gallbladder, and released to the duodenum. Let me say that again. The bile is going to be made by the liver, stored in the gallbladder, and released into the duodenum by that hepatopancreatic duct, the duct that the pancreas and the liver share, at the ampulla of Vater. I think it's still called Vater. Anyway, maybe called the hepatopancreatic duct ampulla, which would make more sense. Anyway, but what is the makeup of bile to begin with? Then we'll take a look at the function of bile, all right? The makeup of bile. It's about 97% water. All right. And now it's got some bile salts to it. Bile salts. It's got some bilirubin. Bilirubin or biliverdin. Biliverdin, I think. It's going to be green in color. Biliverdin. B-I-L-I-V-E-R-D-I-N. Bile salts, biliverdin. Then it has some cholesterol in it. Cholesterol. That's the makeup of it. There's going to be a few other things in there, but that's the majority of the makeup right there. It's just interesting that the bile salts, if you look up Wikipedia, and you'll see bile salts listed under, look under bile, and the first sentence or two will tell you about the makeup of the bile itself. Click on the bile salts. You're going to see something called cholic acid. The structure of cholic acid is a 3 6-membered ring, 1 5-membered ring. It's a modified cholesterol molecule. Now the reason I want you to know about the makeup of bile is, most of the time, these little salts right here stay dissolved right here, but sometimes when you're dehydrated, these salts can precipitate. They can precipitate and precipitate and precipitate and form something called a gallstone. Gallstone will prevent the release of the bile. All right, so what's so harmful about gallstones right there? Sometimes gallstones can get really big. The bladder itself is probably about that big. Let's say the gallbladder is about this big right here. Right? About this big. That's a really big gallbladder. I don't think the gallbladder, about a third that size right there. Sometimes these dabbling stones right here can get this up and look like this right here. Those are a lot of gallstones themselves. They block the bile duct. They block the release of bile. Let's take a look at the function of bile right here, and then we'll take a little break. Take a look at the function of bile, right? Bile emulsifies lipids. Bile emulsifies. E-M-U-L-S-I-F-I-E-S. Emulsification is the function of the bile. What the hell does that mean? All bile does is to take a lipid particle and make smaller lipid particles out of it. It's analogous to chewing, all right? So, if bile, here's a lipid particle. Bile will make smaller lipid particles. That's emulsification. Well, what's the benefit of having emulsification of lipids? It's so the lipase has a greater surface area to work on. Without that, the bile is blocked. The lipids don't get broken down. The lipids show up in the feces, and that's called steatorrhea. You don't need to know that term, but it does. I had a woman call me, oh, not too many years ago, about her dog. And women don't like Women don't like to talk about this stuff. Well, hell, nobody likes to talk about it right there. She says, I got a problem with my dog. I said, what is it? And she said, well, it's his. I said, well, let me think now. Is he fainting? No. Does he have diarrhea? No. It's his feces. I said, does it stink? She said, oh, yeah. I said, your dog's got gallstones. The bowel, which does not if it's not there, it does not emulsify the lipids. They show up in the feces. And the bacteria in the large intestine really work on these lipids right there. And it creates a hellacious stink. All right? So, prescribed her some medicine. She went and got it. Never heard back from her. So I imagine the dog did all right. Or he got run over the next day or something. I don't know. But I never heard back from her right there. Okay? Now, the formation and makeup of gallstones. The reason I want you to know about gallstones is they block the emptying of the gallbladder, block the emptying of the bile itself. The main component. Now, you're going to hear about a lot of high cholesterol diets forming gallstones, all right? But probably one of the main components is the lack of water. Dehydration probably contributes more to the formation of gallstones. So that's what I want you to know about the makeup, the formation and makeup of gallstones right there. Excessive cholesterol in the diet and lack of fluid, dehydration. That's what's going to, more than likely, my guess, is going to lead to the formation of gallstones themselves, okay? Now, there are quite a few hormones produced in the intestinal tract. Figure 24-22 lists some duodenal hormones. We do not know all the hormones produced. We really don't. Probably more produced in the digestive tract than any other place in the body. Maybe more than the total amount of hormones produced by the body, okay, other than the digestive tract itself. So I want you to take a look at CCK, cholecystokinin. You will see it abbreviated about halfway down right here. Figure 24-22, and tell me the role of CCK and one other digestive hormone, your choice. Gastrin, secretin, gastric inhibitory peptide, vasoactive intestinal peptide, I don't know that one, enterocrinin. Don't know that one. Not familiar with that one at all, but CCK I am. Tell me about CCK and one other intestinal hormone. Okay? Now I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to pick up with anatomy of the large intestine. May finish it Wednesday, but this is Tuesday right here. You don't need to know the dates, but anyway. We will finish this here shortly, finish it tomorrow. Then I'll give you a week to get it in. That'll be the last of this semester. Okay? I'll sign off for now until tomorrow, and we'll finish it, more than likely we'll finish it up tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye-bye.